Which Apple Watch should you buy?
Your Apple questions answered. It's iCave Answers with iCave Dave.
I'm iCave Dave and this is iCave Answers, where I answer your questions. If you've got a question you want me to answer, hit me up down in the comments and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss your answer. But this question comes from Tech Hyped, and he asks, iCave Answers, which Apple Watch do you recommend me getting? Now, as with pretty much everything Apple-wise, it depends entirely on what you need from your Apple Watch. But there is certainly one Apple Watch that I do not recommend that anyone gets, and that is the Apple Watch Series 3. The cheapest Apple Watch you can buy right now is just a terrible value. It has the oldest design. It's basically the same as when the Apple Watch was first introduced. The processor is fine, but only just fine, and because it has the old style smaller design with the squared off edges to the display, it does have far less face options for you to choose from, which means less complications on the screen. It also doesn't include a lot of the latest features like hand washing detection and things like that, which are present on the other two watches that are available right now. So I don't recommend buying the Apple Watch Series 3. I also think it's going to lose software support a lot quicker than people expect. Then moving up to the latest watches, both released this year, you've got the Apple Watch SE and the Apple Watch Series 6. Now, the Series 6 is obviously the latest version. It has a faster chip, which also allows somehow for faster charging. It's about 25% faster than it is with the SE, but they both have the same physical design. Now, if you want to go for the premium materials, and if you want to buy a watch that you're going to keep for a little bit longer, I do recommend going for the Series 6, purely because you'll be able to get either a stainless steel or a titanium body, which means that you will get the sapphire glass on the screens, which is a lot more scratch resistant than what you get with the aluminium bodies, which is the Ion X glass. Now, just to demonstrate this, I had a Series 2 was my original Apple Watch, and then I got a Series 0 in stainless steel, which was used, and the screen looked far better on the one that was a year older and had been obviously owned by someone else than the one on my Apple Watch Series 2, which was the aluminium Ion X glass model. You will also, with the Series 6, get obviously the top of the line features, so you will get things like the ECG built in, and you will get the pulse oximeter. But if you're not worried about those particular features, everything else that you get with it will come with the SE model, other than the always on display. Now, always on display is great. I personally chose the SE model because when I'm going to look at it, I'm going to move my wrist so I can see it, and it's there straight away anyway. So actually having an always on display doesn't really make much sense in my mind. So in terms of value, I think the best one for most people to buy would be the Apple Watch SE. You get the modern design, but without the very latest, more medical features, but you do get fall detection, you do get hand washing detection, you do get all of the faces, you do get the modern design, you get the bigger screens, you get the opportunity, if you're going for the cellular ones, to go for the family setup, so you can set up an Apple Watch that doesn't necessarily have an iPhone attached to it if you need it for children, but you would obviously need a cellular one for that. You get intercom, you get everything else. So for me, the best value Apple Watch you can buy right now is the Apple Watch SE. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you've got a question for me, use hashtag iCaveAnswers down in the comments to ask your question. We're back every weekday at 12 UTC with the latest Apple news, leaks and rumours.